Hi, I'm Mayor Brent Taylor from North Ogden, and this message is for our legislators. It's me and my intern here helping out with a cell phone camera. We're making a simple video to talk about an important problem that's facing Utah's municipalities, the need for additional road funding. If you look here, this map is our road maintenance plan for the next budget year. The different colors represent different types of maintenance that we're doing: a slurry seal, chip seal, and including a few overlays or road rebuilds. You can see that this uses our entire allocation of B&C fund dollars, but touches less than 5% of the total roads throughout our city. No maintenance is happening on the vast majority of our municipal roads because the B&C funds are simply inadequate to the task of maintaining the municipal. We're out at 3350 North and 850 East, looking at the deterioration that's occurred along the waterway of this road. Huge chunks of asphalt that have come out. Crack seal was done in this area, but it started to fail and those cracks are reappearing. And if you walk with me a little further north, we've got, again, on both sides of the waterway, giant chunks of asphalt that are coming up, holes that are developing down to the road base itself. Asphalt failed and completely gone. This area is seriously in need of a complete rebuild, and we just don't have enough money from B&C to do that.
300 North, we've done a seal coat and we've done crack sealing over several years, but we're starting to lose the asphalt to the point where it needs to be rebuilt. We can't seal it anymore. An overlay really wouldn't fix the problem. We're just at the point where we need to do a whole rebuild. So you can see we've crack sealed. We have a lot of open cracks. Here's a large crack and it's starting to alligator. We're starting to lose chunks. We're going to have a pothole develop here. Over here we can move over. There's another huge crack. We're just starting to really lose our roads. Here we are again. We're at 3100 North and 750 East. 3100 is one of our main roads. We have an elementary school just up the road. And you can see on this road, lots of cracks, deterioration, losing large chunks of the asphalt. Also on this road, we got a lot of settlings. We got a lot of ups and downs. This road again is beyond repair. Just a seal or a crack seal or an overlay. We're looking at a full replacement. This is about a 6-block stretch, and it is just extremely rough. If you look across the road, you can kind of see the ups and downs of the road, the grooves and the divots that have taken place from heavy traffic loads. And just based on our B&C road monies, we just can't afford to do a complete rebuild.
750 East and 3000 North, where this road has seen a lot of crack sealing over the time. You can see from literally one end of the street to the other, it is starting to look like a Pablo Picasso painting. It has been crack sealed so many different times. It looks like something out of a third world country. Not a nice city in the great state of Utah. Also along the road, not only is the crack sealing that's been done failing, there's entire chunks of the road that have washed out and are gone, down even to the gravel materials that are under the road. There's pieces of the crack seal that have been kicked up and that are now chunks of gravel are coming up out of the road. And these are just getting too big to crack seal. This road is in need of a rebuild. But to rebuild this long of a section of road would literally take 4 to 6 years of 100% of our B2C money. We can't do any other projects for 4 to 6 years if we choose to rebuild this road. That is why we're asking the legislature, please give us some more tools to be able to take care of our roads so they don't look like this in our great state.
We are on 2750 North. This is another street, as you can see down here. Here's the original asphalt. We've already done one overlay, and the overlay's starting to crumble. And if you look up the road, you can see the alligatoring and the big potholes up the entrance to the parking lot. This road also is in need to be rebuilt.
Here that's representative of a lot of places in North Ogden, where we've got a lot of alligator kind of cracks in the road, patches that are necessary for utility changes and additions. You actually have a patch on the patch here, and you can see where it's starting to sink right in here and settle. So I'm sure it's no surprise that B&C road funds just aren't enough to...
That we purchased to take maintenance into our own hands as a city and be able to do crack sealing. We're doing what we can with the tools that we have to take care of our roads.
but we need the legislature to please give us some additional tools to be able to properly do our funding and repairs. We cannot keep up with the slurry seals and the rebuilds with the amount of BNC money. It is nowhere near adequate for the needs of the municipalities. And we ask the legislature to please give us an additional tool or tools, whether that's an increase in the gas tax coupled with the quarter-cent sales tax, or something that is going to allow us to keep the roads maintained that everyone in this great state uses every single day to leave their house, go to the grocery store, and get back. Thank you, legislators, for your work and your consideration of this critical need.